Hello and welcome to episode 8 of our Sugamber campaign. So in the last episode, we finally annexed the once free city of Tellum. So that is 32 development that has been brought under our country here. The last 15 Diplo development here, so lots of money. Lots and lots of money are going to be coming from here, which is very exciting. In today's episode, we're going to kind of chill for a little bit in the first part. I want to recover some manpower, and I want my aggressive expansion to go down a bit as well. Maybe we start going after Celliande. It all depends on what happens here. So I was looking at our mission tree, and Silk and Redmond, I was thinking, okay, I'm going to need to spend 100 Diplo points, and I'm going to need a big spy network. No, I should have just read it more thoroughly, because the easier way to do this is to have a trader and spend 300 gold. And it just so happens that we have a great efficiency guy right here, so we will hire him. He's also cheaper, which is very nice, and then we will complete Silk and Renmin. So Renmin has long been seen as a sleepy backwater when compared to the great ports and cities of the East Dame's Head and Esmeria. And indeed, the city does not have much differentiating it from any other major one in the borders. If we are to have a capital befitting our rising status, we must endeavor to build up industry and find a way to attract migrants. Silk, only produced in small quantities in the Red Glades and in the even further lands of Bulwar and Hales, could be a perfect good to transform Renmin's fortune with. We must buy or otherwise steal the secrets of silk production for our own use. So, Renmin will now produce silk, and it will gain 3 base production, and we lose 300 crowns, which is absolutely worth it. That will definitely pay itself off. Alrighty, so I think that is good. We need Diplotech 8. We need so many Diplo points. So many Diplo points. And unfortunately, we can't upgrade him because we haven't accepted that culture yet. So we are going to send our guys back here. We can also pull back from that spy network because we no longer need it. So let's go. Let's have our guys start to drill. And we'll head on up to speed 5. Well, look at that. I ask and I receive 50 Diplo power. Perfect. Hey, it's about the trader because he's a different culture. Awesome. I will happily take that. Let's make sure we have our good general drilling so we can get even better. Now, where are we on tech? We are 7 years out here, so... Okay. Sounds good. Now, okay. Gawed calls us into war against Lorent. That is surprising. Ooh. That would call us into war with Wex, our ally. I'm gonna have to say no. I'm sorry, Gawed. Thanks for all the help that you gave us in the one war, but I'm afraid that's it. Hey, Lorent, do you want to be allies? I would gladly switch over to Lorent. I mean, if Lorent feels confident enough to go at Gawed, they can probably win. We'll see, though. We'll see. But, yeah, I'm not going to break my alliance with Gawed, or with Wex for Gawed. That would be insane. Insane. These guys are much closer and much more useful in the short and the long term. We will continue to... Arninen. Why are you at war with Arninen? And oh, what is happening here? Interesting. Also, he has a mage general. That's good to know. That is very good to know. Okay. Okay. We'll keep an eye on that. I would have liked to have taken Gem's Isle, but I don't have the navy to do it yet. As for that, yes, we will absolutely take more fort maintenance and fort defense. There we go. Almost up to 15% movement speed. That would be super nice. Super, super nice. So yeah, I'm assuming Gawed's just going to get rolled here. Lorent's got... Does Lorent have a Great Conqueror? Oh, God. Oh, that's terrifying. So for those of you that don't know, there is a chance for all of the AIs in Anbennar to get a trait called Great Conqueror. And basically, it just makes them very good in their points and their as a general, and it also makes them, I mean, you can read that list, they're gonna go crazy right now. They're gonna go absolutely crazy. And he's also a bold fighter, so we're gonna see Lorent probably run into a coalition war and still win. Wow, I'm glad I'm far away from Lorent, because that is not something that I want to deal with. That is not something that I am able to handle at the moment at all. So let's go ahead, let's grab our monthly admin points here. Man, I would really love to annex Basan, but we just can't. Just cannot afford to do that yet. Lorent, yes, I would absolutely love to ally you, Lorent. Please. I don't care if this puts us over our relation limit. Spare no expense. We're very, very close to being able to pull them into an alliance. Unfortunately, they do have kind of low trust with us. What's the current combat with? It is 24. Let's get one more guy there. Making alright money. Is that from war reps? Yeah, it is entirely from war reps. Halflings. Well, I don't want a tolerance decrease of halflings, so. Lorent, buddy. Who are your rivals? Hey, Gawed. I know, we were just friends, but also this may make you break our royal marriage, and that would be very nice. Okay, so we have Lorent now. Great Conqueror Lorent as an ally. I'm sure that we won't get called into coalition war. That'd be crazy. And now, once again, I'm stuck on if I want to go for the tech or the idea. I think I just go for the idea. I finish the idea group, then I can catch up in tech. I'm only one behind right now. And while that one would help me continue my mission tree, I'd rather just get the idea group done. It's very nice. It would also help me fish for PUs, perhaps. So, oh, okay, so he took one province there. Interesting. So in 1503, I can declare on him for this province, which I want. Oh, unfortunate we can't do it right now because his allies won't join. As for you, Vern will not currently join. Well, okay. Okay, I made a mistake. Okay, no, he's moving the other way. Good. So we broke his alliance with Vern. 100% worth it, 100%. We do have to deal with Corvuria. The good thing about Corvuria, there's only one fort. Yeah, it's a level 3 mountain fort, but only one fort is very good for us. Because we can just carpet siege him out of the war. Okay, now, we are going to run away. We're not going to engage in that fight. We're just too low on morale to go to war right now. We'll just kind of circle around. Where's he going? Okay. Let's send our whole army onto here. He shouldn't engage us now. And I will take half of them off first. And we'll see if he... Okay, no, it doesn't look like he wants to turn around. So we'll take the rest of them off. Now, Corvuria is going to come straight for me because they are my rivals, they hate me, and my fort line is not great at the moment, even though it should be. Wow, look at this great state, everybody. It is one province. I mean, sure, I'll do it. I really don't think it's going to make that much of a difference in the scope of things, but so be it. Yep, we got a little opportunity war here. It looks like, unfortunately, Eberethil is going to get Gem Isle. This is going to be a problem, but that's a problem for the future, because we still have to get through Utsalar. I definitely wanted to declare on Celliande before the Emperor gave them free city status. That would be terrible, because then we'd have to do that whole big process all over again. Oh, and we could complete a mission. We have barely 500 gold, but I think I will accept it. So, the Rinman Carnival Trope. So, Sugamber has a long tradition of fun fairs and carnivals, as any distraction from the daily reality of failed crops and constant warfare is welcome. In recent years, one particular troop has seized the attention of all of Rinmond and even the king himself with acrobatic antics and high-flying performances. Maybe we should royally sponsor them and send them out to the countryside so their production can be seen and enjoyed by all. So, we will lose 500 crowns in the event Rinmond Carnival Trope happens. Alrighty, so. Enamored with his viewings of the Rinmond Carnival Trope, Ewald III has insisted that all of Sugamber must experience its wonders, which reportedly range from electrifying acrobatic performances to endearing tragedies and belly-busting comedy masterpieces. So the troop will move every 5 years, and we will get a chance to choose the focus again. I wonder if I have to pay for it every 5 years, because that's pretty expensive. Alright, so the Knowles Gate area. Well, that's not like a... That's not a good one, is it? Oh no, that is a good state. Alright. So we can entertain the peasants, local unrest. We can get culture conversion costs, tax modifier, defensiveness, or goods produced 5%. I mean, we could keep stacking the defensiveness on this fort, I suppose. Culture conversion cost. I don't think I can do that yet. Yeah, because I have to convert it. Sure, let's just get some money. Why not? That's pretty cool. So it's like a traveling circus, basically. Alrighty. A gift, 40. Wow, 40 gold from the Knolls, because we're at war with their enemies, Eberethil. Very nice of them to do that for us. Alright, come on. Bring you back into our lands, might as well. And we are making decent money right now because of war reps. We'll have to get that all started again. I would rather not take tech early. I mean, we could get some innovativeness from it, so that might be actually worth it. We have just a little bit of inflation. It's nothing bad. We have nothing we can state. Okay. Well, I guess we'll take it early. We could also develop the institution. Oh, this is beautiful. This is a great place for it to spawn. I was thinking that it was going to spawn over here in like Duran or Lorent, and it was going to take forever, but this will spread to us pretty quickly. I feel pretty confident in just taking the free for innovativeness there and continuing on. Man, they love going after Bisan. The AI does. I guess it's just, it's a lot of development in here, but like it's a disloyal vassal, so it doesn't do anything to me. If anything, it helps me. So thanks, Corveria. But I will go and get them out of there. Or no, maybe I won't. I'll just go and I'll just start sieging down all of Corveria's little land out here. Come on, Ibavar. Get there. Get there. Yeah. Yep, we'll come over here and we'll start doing a little bit of carpet sieging. Not too much, because I know he's got some dudes out in here now since they just retreated. I would rather not get jumped by them. Now this has 52% defensiveness. Honestly, I don't want to have to do much with Corveria right now. I don't know if they have... No, they don't have any other allies. Their war reps, though, would be nice. So I think we siege down till we can get war reps, and then we peace out. We will deny it fervently, because I need every bit of prestige I can for that AE reduction. Wonder if... No, you're still on very high war enthusiasm. Goodness gracious. You know what? I think if we build up enough galleys, we could definitely control this inner sea. I forgot what the sea is called, but I think we could do it in a reasonable cost. We just need more coastline. It's what we need for more sailors and naval capacity. We will grab another general. Oh yeah. Not a lot of shock, but you know what? We'll take it. We'll take it. By we'll take it, I mean we're going to avoid fighting big battles by ourselves. Oh, another mission. An Iskander homecoming. Who likes us? What elven group likes us? Who we improve? Oh, Ibavar. Our allies. Wow, crazy. Our allies like us. Man, imagine. That is 100 Diplo points, unfortunately. But I think I'm going to click it anyways. Alright, so, an Iskander homecoming. As one of Calisander's original castles, and as an important base for the Phoenix Empire, Iskandar has always had a large elven minority. These elves have been integral in the staffing of the castle and keeping it in optimal condition, but their population has fallen low over the last couple hundred years as Iskandar's importance as a checkpoint against the gnolls has also fallen. We should look outside our nation and see if we can't entice a few elves back to reclaim their role as stewards of Iskandar. So essentially, when the elves first got here from the new old world, which is over here, they landed in multiple places. There were like, who we then called the moon elves, they landed up in this area, and the sun elves, which landed down in here, in the Bulwark. Now, under Jaxar, I think his name was, he created the Phoenix Empire, which encompassed, at one point, at its height, under his daughter, I believe, like, all of this. Not the gnolls, but like, from this desert over here all the way up into east or western Canor. So it was a pretty big deal. It was essentially like the Roman Empire-esque of this world. And so that fell away, and now obviously we have what we have. And the mission trees for most of the people down in this area are all about reforming that Phoenix Empire, which is very strong. I had it form once when I was playing as Vorko Golan, the gold dwarves over here, and they got Great Conqueror, and they absolutely wrecked me and ended my campaign. It was kind of entertaining, but it was also very scary. Alrighty, so let's just check and see if Corvuria is ready to peace out yet. Very close. If we just besiege some provinces, they should want out. Because I need their war reps because I can't afford anything. Telem gets local defensiveness. We will happily take that. Corvuria, and we'll take whatever money you'll give us. Alright, and this siege right here should give us a little bit more. Perfect, thank you. That's the one thing about not having any forts. It's very easy to piece someone else out. And Corvuria just turns around and goes after someone else. Alright, fair enough. Now we just have to deal with these guys. Okay, let's get you back into port. I don't think he'll engage our navy unless it's in a spot where it looks like we are threatening him. And by threatening him, I mean going to cross this strait right here, which I plan on doing. Now, getting to his capital is a pain, alright? Because you have to go through this Highlands fort right here. The shack. Oh, this guy, his PEO, he landed troops. Interesting. Let's go up and chase him out. Oh, I forgot to click the mission. Oops. So, Iskandar, it's elven minority size increase. And then we gain 2 base manpower in Iskandar and a small tolerance increase of elves. So, Iskandar. This province has turned out to be pretty cool. Now, unfortunately, elves are still oppressed. So, I'm not sure how well thought out that small bonus is to a elven tolerance. I really wish that you could like set it manually, but obviously that could very easily be abused. And just be like, oh yeah, I love every race, and then that's kind of it. Our cheaper trader just died. That is heartbreaking. And it looks like we're not going to be able to take military tech on time, which is scary. We will grab another trade guy, and we will upgrade him. Which means we're going to be even more not really doing well. Okay, there we go, and we can send our guys over. Now we just gotta be real careful. Yeah, small, one-person coalition, that's not a problem. The only way it's gonna happen is if we get this guy out, so. And they did actually decide to engage my navy. So we will be retreating from that. Didn't lose any ships, very good. Not a problem. And it looks like Magdalare is already on its way over to siege down that fort. We will support them, of course. Thank you to our one loyal vassal for doing its work. So, Eliana, equal amongst men. So, there is a process by which monstrous nations can become non-monsterized. So they can kind of be seen, and then you don't have a free CB on them. Now, I believe, yes, Eliana got this because they became a vassal under Jadari through the mission tree. We're going to need to keep an eye on Jadari. They're looking pretty good for a Jadari AI. Usually the AI kind of stalls out because there's not a lot of development, so they can't get a lot of money, but they have pushed in a little bit to the Bulwark. So we'll have to see what happens there. A strong Jadari would be a pretty cool thing to see, but also terrifying. But of course, praise the Jad, right? If you know, you know. Alright. Now he's gonna go and he's gonna try and unsiege that, but luckily Estfalen's right here to take care of that. I think we can go up to speed 5. Not expecting anything great to happen. Another advisor dies. Land force limit modifier. I mean, sure, because I don't have a lot of money to just cycle through them. And this is the problem with attacking this island nation, is that if you don't have naval superiority, you are gonna go very slow. But I suppose that's most island nations, really. How did Lorent do in their war? Oh my goodness. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 provinces. Oof. How much AE is that, my guy? Yeah. Great Conqueror, everybody. Wow. I am really starting to regret allying you. I should have held back for a little bit longer. I mean, we'll probably accept it, but boy oh boy, that's gonna hurt. We need to end this war because we're about to be dragged into a much larger conflict, I think. Tell them separatists, that's fine. Our allies will actually take care of them. Beautiful. Yes, you can have military access. Yeah, I don't know if it'll actually declare, but it's definitely gonna form up for him. And it's Great Conqueror, and he's a bold fighter, so he underestimates enemy strength. So he could attack into the coalition, which that's fine. If he wants to attack into the coalition, he can do that. Oh, okay, so this is important. Sorn cost. So, in our continued exploration of the lost elven homeland, we have come upon many ruins, not only of the precursor elves, but of the various ruin-born groups that rebuilt in the wake of the ruin of Atlantir. One of our most recent expeditions into the interior came upon a small ruined shrine that appears to have been built by some long-extinct group of ruin-born. Inside the sanctum at the heart of this shrine, our explorers discovered an elaborately wrought stone tabernacle with a single object inside of it, a staff. Nearly 6 feet in length, carved of a single piece of white stone and capped with a solid blue orb at one end. The other end terminates in what appears to have once been a large, faceted gem, but no longer. Only tiny crystalline shards remain. So essentially, if you want to read the rest of it, you can, but what they have discovered is an oversized version of Castellos' scepter, and Castellos is the leader of the Regent Court Pantheon. And they know that because of a mural of Castellar, which they have found. So, what does this mean? What does this mean about Castellos? What does this mean about the Regent Court? We do not know at the moment. But it seems there are some interesting discoveries going on in the new world. Okay, so news from Atlantir has arrived, spread widely by the Order of Chronicles and proclaimed by the Telemite criers. At every major town in a ruined precursor temple, a mural with chilling implications. A scene of utter destruction and ruin, a great fireball rising from the middle of a continent, raining stone and lightning down upon the land. Off to one side, a man is seen descending from the clouds. He wields his scepter in one hand and is extending his other arm in an effort to contain the explosion, lightning streaking towards him as he does so. The extended arm terminates in a stump instead of a hand, and a great silver cloak covers his left side and partially obscures his missing leg. The artist's inscriptions have been partially translated, and our scholars believe they labeled the figure Castellar, god of the sky, and the explosion is denoted simply as the end. The documents of discovery and rubbings of the murals are widely spread across Canor and are spreading like a wildfire through the scholarly halls and elite circles of Halkson. In Lorentaine and Gawed, Anbennar and Selmaldor, and even in the ruins of Castaneth, the rumors are starting to swirl. The precursor elves saw Castellos die and wrote down what they saw so we could know. So we can lose some legitimacy, gain prestige, we can get some missionary strength and more tech cost, or we just gain 25 Diplo power, and I'm going to take the Diplo power because boy oh boy do I need it. We can also enact a government reform. Advisor cost is very nice. Let me just take a look at the influence. Yeah, the merchants aren't too bad this game, so let's go ahead and take cheaper advisors. I do want to finish this war before I end the episode here. There we go. So, Emperor Thil, you will give me max money, you will give me war reps, and I want you to transfer. Okay, you won't transfer your trade power. Why not? You have one province left. How do I not have more war score on you? I don't only have 40. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Sure. Thank you. Have a nice day. Alrighty, we can bring our boys home. And then we can go ahead and take our one province. Perfect. Then demand. So we will definitely be going forward. No, it's off. Emperor, you cannot demand for me to give any land back. I will not accept it. So we will then prepare to go to war over here in Arnenen, because we want this province right here so we can continue our mission tree. And we can take our tech right there. Perfect. And we have some new troops. And it's infantry. Let's go with adventurer bands. I think that would be a good choice for us. And we have some money, we have some manpower, and we'll recover for a few months, and then we'll go at Arnenen. But for this episode, that is going to be it. In the next episode, I have a feeling some big things are going to happen when it comes to the Regent Court religion, and some big things are going to happen for us expanding. And oh my goodness, Lorent, please don't pull us into a coalition war. That would be terrible. But for now, I'd like to thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one.